Good morning, Sunshines, Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC time. We are going to be talking about in this video the best way, the most optimum way to farm your Hyper Berries. Because as you folks know, for pretty much everything, all of the good stuff, you're going to need a hell of a lot of Hyper Berries, especially for the best donuts, and there are some secret donuts that you'll need to be getting that will involve using a lot of these. And you can see here, I'm actually kind of early-ish mid-game here. I only have like one of a bunch of these, 2s and 3s, very few going out here, alright? And for some reason I have 11 Hyper, but either way, we are going to need like more and more and more, and I'm going to show you guys the best way at the moment to farm these berries so you can stock up real fast. Quick shout out to Ruffled Rowlet over here because he's the one who kind of put that common sense together to make this video, so we're going to go ahead and showcase what he is talking about and with some of my own refinements too. So first thing guys, you're going to want to get a couple of cheap donuts. These are the ones that you can use the lowest berry on if you so please. Let's go ahead into our hotel as per usual and go ahead and make some of the really lowest tier donuts. We got some amazing butter, so we can make 6 berry donuts, but we're going to go ahead and make a few cheap ones using the very first berries. Let's just showcase this. 360 cal, that's about enough. Let's go ahead and make a couple of those. The reason you want to use the lowest tier berries is because we're not actually going to be spending too much time in these zones either way, and we're going to be repeating it a few times. So go ahead and make a couple. Make another of the same using some of your cheap berries. Next up, we're going to go ahead and look at our hyperspace places here, and you're going to be looking for any of them that says small hyperspace wild zone detected. So you can see the difference here. These are both 2-star, but this one says medium space. And what they mean by that is it's actually a medium area to traverse, all right? And this one's small hyperspace, which means it's actually small and very quick to traverse. So we're going to go for the small ones, guys. And that's how we're going to optimize farming our berries. So let's go ahead over to this one right over here. So we're going to use our cheapest berries. I just made 3, as you can see. We have 345 on the clock for these. We're going to go in and do it. All right, we go on in. And guys, it does always save after you've entered the wild zone. Do consider that. So it's not like you can save your donuts unless you do the backup stuff. So straight away, what you're going to want to do is get a quick Pokemon that has quick moves like this, which could use Aerial Ace. Absol's a good one. Actually, we can go ahead and use Absol because actually it's really quick. Let's go ahead and use Absol. And we're just going to hit these Pokeballs because look what you get from them, all right? You probably already know this by now, but we get some Hyper Prism Berries, etc. And that's not a secret. That's no secret at all, but it's not the key to this. The key to this is putting it all in a small area, so we get all these balls extremely easy to hit. No climbing on platforms. You're pretty much guaranteed one large ball in here as well every single time you come in. I'm not sure if that's going to be correct exactly, but it seems to be the case from practice. Before your hyperspace thing closes, I highly recommend you finish the other missions, all right? We have a little bit of time left on the clock, so we're gonna have to try and catch a couple of Pokemon in secret here. Stealthily. It's not very easy. All right, just have to catch 3. Oh, there we go, one more. The reason for doing that, of course, is to get your gold Pokeballs, okay? Because you might as well before your calories run out. That's just going to spill you all the beans. A lot of good berries out of these, of course. So the beauty of this being is you're in a small area, you farm the regular floating Pokeballs really fast, and some of them do respawn too. And then you finish the area, you get your gold Pokeball, you finish the area, and you go back and do it again. And it's all very time efficient to do it. So we got a hell of a load of berries just from this, and it's just a matter of rinsing and repeating. When you do the big areas or the medium areas, it usually involves rooftops and level areas, and climbing those scaffolds and all sorts of stuff, and it's a really big area to run around, so obviously it's not optimum to do. And also, the floating Pokeballs are much more well hidden. Once one's done, guys, you can easily find another one straight away. Alright, let's go ahead and do another one. This area, the sewers, seems to be extremely popular for the small areas, so it's very familiar. Can't make too many mistakes. Here's our Pokeballs all popping up and stuff. Try to catch this. What's our catch fairy type Pokemon? Catch wild Pokemon. Oh, good overlap on this. Let's go ahead and do that. As it happens, these give you a little bit of teleport to show you the way as well. And then again, we have our large Pokeball, which is almost, I think, almost, or if not always, guaranteed at least one There's quite a few of these about as well. So super small, compact, nice, and easy to do. And we did another one. There's another one. And like I said, guys, you'll get familiar with it too. So it'll become even easier and faster as you get used to knowing where all the Pokeballs can spawn. This, by the way, is a different sewer area or segment that I had last time for whatever reason. But there we go. That's that. Lots of nice berries in a short order. So as a reminder there, those donuts were only about 3 minutes 40 seconds a pop, which is how little time I spent in those areas to get the gold Pokeballs and all of the floating Pokeballs, which is really short. And in fact, you'll actually beat it before the time is up, so you might as well just leave and reset. And in that effort, so let's just see what if there's even any demonstration of a difference here in the berries I've gotten here. Yeah, I've gone up in a couple here because I did a couple of gold Pokeballs. I did 2 zones, a couple of gold Pokeballs, and a lot of floaty balls. So you're just going to stock up on these berries much more easily and much faster. And just, that's it. That's the best method at the moment, folks, until we have some sort of exploit or whimsical glitch to farm these berries in some extravagant order. Either way, guys, thanks very much for watching this. Enjoy farming your berries so you can make all the best donuts, and I'll see you guys around in another video. Have a good one.